my name is Sean, aka the Cockney Charmer, and welcome to my channel. I'm going to start off by apologising for my voice. After 3 years of being very lucky, I have sadly tested positive for my first ever time having COVID, and it's not fun, and it is kicking the arse off my voice, so my voice may break as we go through, but I did not want to miss this. This is the unboxing and my first impressions of the STARFIELD Xbox Series X console wrap, which has launched today. Mine was literally delivered about 20 minutes ago, and this is my first chance to have a look, and I wanted to do it now while my voice is kind of working. So I've done an unboxing video on the channel of the Spider-Man 2 DualSense controller for PS5 and the side plates for the PS5. So I figured, for parity and balance, I should really have a look at a brand new console wrap. So this is something that we've been talking about for years as an Xbox community, the fact that this Series X is just that, a black monolith block with PlayStation 5 having the ability to remove the side plates, which we were waiting for them to be able to allow individual customization of the console. And no sooner, as in a couple of weeks just before the Spider-Man 2 plates went live, they announced a way of customizing your Series X console with a jacket, which they're calling the console wrap. Of course, this was timed to go with the launch of STARFIELD. STARFIELD launched a few weeks ago. So this is the STARFIELD Xbox Series X console wrap. And my first time having a look at it, because I was just fascinated by the design. I wanted to see what it was like. Who's as someone who was a really big fan of the Xbox 360, excuse me, the Xbox 360 faceplates, if anybody remembers them. So yeah, so we're gonna have a look at the wrap. I'm gonna put it on my Series X. I'm gonna take some closer pictures and just have an overall thought. The price of this was $44.99. And I pre-ordered this from the Microsoft Store UK. As of now, they're still in stock. They never sold out. So the Spider-Man 2 side plates were out of stock within 2 minutes past the official release date, and then on eBay 10 minutes later. These have not sold out at all. £45 for a console wrap, I think, is fair. But we'll have a look at the wrap itself, the materials, what it's made of, how you put it on. And we'll start from there. But first things first, as I move the Series X out of the way, and I'll just leave it there, I just want to say, this is how it came. Now, I thought, and I'll just lower my overhead camera a little bit. Now, I legitimately thought that this was the outside packaging, because it's brown and recycled style. And it's got no STARFIELD branding on it. There's no Xbox branding on the outside. It literally looks like it's come from Amazon. There's literally nothing here whatsoever to suggest you bought a console wrap for £45. Nothing whatsoever. And then I opened it up thinking, oh, okay, then there must be a box inside. And no, that's literally it. There is no branding on the box whatsoever. You open it up and you get the standard series. Power your dreams, with a QR code to show you a video of how you actually installed it, and then the wrap is packaged beside it. There is no branding at all. There is nothing there. There's nothing to suggest what this is, nothing to say that this is STARFIELD. There is literally no wow factor whatsoever in getting this and open it up. And if you go and look at my Spider-Man 2 side plates unboxing, you can see the entire packaging matches the theme of the game, the red and black highlights it, the plates are looking on the console. This, I mean, what is this? £45. I mean, I'm assuming this is some kind of Microsoft Xbox looking after the planet, bare minimum recycled cardboard thing. But I mean, a sleeve, you couldn't put a STARFIELD sleeve on this just to give it some kind of wow factor when you get it. I mean, you just bought £45. It's just been delivered by DPD, and that's it. That's your yeah. So marks out of 10, 0, because that's shit. He just looks terrible. There was literally no wow factor whatsoever. Yeah, so we'll get rid of the ugly box that they considered was okay, and we actually have this jacket itself. It is wrapped up in paper. Again, more environmental friendly, and don't get me wrong, I have no problem in saving resources. To be environmentally, the microphone's picking out. Save the planet. I love it, but presentation wise, make a little bit of an effort, Xbox. I mean, my God, what's the point? Now I have to say, just feeling it. All right, so okay, that's kind of, I like that. So the inside of it is raised print like it's a star map. I will get some close-up screenshots of that. The inside is grey. It's branded. You can actually see, if I can lift that up, you can actually see the inside of it is actually a traceable, kind of like a galaxy map. It's raised so you can run your fingers over it. The middle panel has the Starfield logo, the Xbox logo. You have the disc tray sleeve, the power button sleeve, the USB port and infrared sensors there. So they bothered to actually imprint the inside of the wrap, which is interesting. But I suppose what we should really do now is actually have a look at how it looks on the front. So of course this is all following the constellation design from Starfield. So from top down, you can just about see this is the front. So you can see disk drive port, power button port, the constellation logo there. It's printed with like system schematics to make it look as though this is like, like almost like Vasco the Droid in a way. So there's lovely little details like insert media, bind, USB to show you where it is, power button. It's because the side panels over here, so I suppose that's to show where the dish bay is, the power bay is. It's a bright white, but not too bright white, so I'd imagine there's also a nice kind of feel to it. It's not like hard plastic. You can feel that it's a shell, so it's solid. It's not like a vinyl wrap or anything. It's actually a proper. The panels are actually weighted. So it would look. It's going to look like this when it's fully on the console. So front, side, the back. I like this kind of constellation for all into the Starfield, which is the kind of constellation business model. Now this is connected by Velcro. If you can see here, this is Velcro, top and bottom, and I'm assuming that is what locks it around once you've actually got it wrapped around your console. So this will be the back, so this will be all the ports. Okay, not terrible. I mean, it would have been nice to have a bit more Starfield kind of references, a little bit more sci-fi. I actually think it's quite kind of a shame that you can't actually have it inside out, because I actually quite like this Starfield pattern. That actually looks kind of cool. But how about, because this isn't going to take very long. I mean, it's got an instruction guide. I don't know why. But let's switch to the other camera, and we'll take a look at how it actually looks. Okay, so that was probably not the best time for me to have a coughing fit in the middle of trying to do a video transition, but there you go. So there's my Series X. Excuse me. Just going to turn to the front. So let's see how this will look. So this is going to literally wrap around, and the measurements are spot on, has to be said. And he does wrap around like a jacket. And I do like he's got a really nice feel to it. I mean, the top, you can't do anything with that top. That's just a standard seamless black. But yeah, so as you can see, that's this. So you can actually literally, so you can fold it around. But look at that. If you try to lift your console with that jacket wrapped on it, yeah, you're gonna have to be very careful. So if you're gonna excuse me, if you're gonna have the console wrapped on the console, you are absolutely gonna want to remove the jacket before you move your console. Again, I just wish it was more Starfieldy rather than just disc power fan. I mean, it's not a terrible design. I mean, the white looks a lot better. I just think they could have. I'll just turn them out. And as you can see, all the ports, all the vents are clear. All the ports are available. You can see serial numbers. You can see all the ports for the cables, suspension card, power, Ethernet, and everything else. The fans are clear as well at the back, which is very clever. And again, just highlight. I suppose they've just used the highlight components from within, just the highlight from the outside. But yeah. So overall, oh boy, that went very well indeed. That's a blooper. That's my I'm blaming that on COVID. I'll blame that on COVID. So overall, I have to admit, for £45, I'm not really sure what you get. I mean, it's a Starfield design that, if you know Starfield, will make you think of Starfield, but there's actually very little Starfield, you know, imagery or names or anything else. I mean, it's like I said, once it fits up, I mean, it's supposed to stop it, the imprinted inside of it is supposed to stop it from sliding up. I mean, this is me trying to lift it up, but you can still lift, you can still pull it completely off. Again, it's a material that you can wipe it, you know, if you are going to have it on, you can wipe the dust off. I mean, if they do more games, I mean, I can see in the same way PlayStation will now use the side plates to, you know, I'm expecting God of War Ragnarok side plates and Horizon Zero Dawn. Xbox can now do the same. Halo, Forza, you name it, and other companies as well can go into partnership with Xbox. So you can imagine you'd be able to have things like Assassin's Creed and everything else. Especially as this is being filmed on October the 18th, which is the day, well, a few days after they finally confirmed the full acquisition of Blizzard Activision King. So who knows what else they might merchandise out with these console wraps. But I've got to say, for £45, near enough, Starfield being their first choice is an interesting one. I think it's okay. But again, presentation wise, zero branding on the box, really just really kills the excitement when you get it. You just think, what the hell is this? The design on this I just think is very plain. Yes, it's instantly going to be recognised as Starfield if you know Starfield. But you can just see the possibility of what you can put on this. I mean, you can imagine it. Xbox's partnership with EA for EA FC. And if they get the club licenses to produce wraps for clubs, there's no end of possibility to how they can merchandise this so you can customise your Series X. And like I said, it doesn't interfere with the performance. I don't think I mean, all the vents are clear. I don't think it's going to cause overheating. I'm going to use it on today because I've got some Diablo 4 to do as I try and get over COVID. So I want to see how it handles. Does it overheat? Which I don't think it will. The materials are good. It will protect your console from scratches, from dust. But yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, that's the Starfield Series X console wrap. And I apologise if the video's a little bit off, but I do have COVID for the very first time, and I'm a brave little soldier. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Please do like and subscribe to the channel, because it does help. And as I said, there are you can see the unboxing video for the Spider-Man 2 side plates on there, as well as the Spider-Man 2 DualSense controller. But yeah, I see a future for these. But they do need to sort out the presentation and the branding. It wouldn't be hard to put a sleeve over that recycled box, just to say, there you go, that's where you spend your £45 on, because it feels like I walked in a PC world and bought a spare component. It's just, yeah. But yeah, so everyone out there, be safe, be lucky, be kind, stay well. All the love to friends and family. And until next time, bye bye.